Welcome to section 8, Compliance. In this section we are going to cover two videos. First one is going to be around regulated industries and AWS compliance programs. And the second one is going to be around compliance related assets like certifications, regulations and frameworks. Let's start with the first one, regulated industries and AWS compliance programs. Here we are going to review different regulated industries that applies the AWS compliance programs and where to find AWS artifacts. There are strongly regulated industries like financial services, healthcare, public sector, and they have to comply strictly with regulations to protect data, customer data or citizens' data, etc. So the customer needs to be aware of any applicable law and regulations to comply. So remember the shared responsibility model. So if you are an AWS customer, you have to also take into account any kind of law or regulation to apply to your infrastructure. There are other regulated industries that require compliance. So AWS complies with a set of very specific controls, important to companies and organizations to operate and store information in the AWS cloud. Sometimes the customer have to enhance the existing AWS platform with the additional security measures like intrusion detection systems, intrusion prevention systems, specific configuration or usage of web application firewalls, or even specific encryption for data at rest. So remember that AWS maintains compliance with a number of standards. And also AWS has individual services certified by third-party auditors, but that fact doesn't make the customer's deployments compliant. The customer also has to make their infrastructure compliance using already certified or compliant AWS services. So AWS provide assets to make customers easier to build those environments. An important part of the compliance side of AWS is the AWS Artifacts section in the AWS Management Console. So you can go to the security section and then AWS Artifacts, and you can download certificates, audit reports, or other documentation. I'm not going to do a demo how to open these kind of documents, etc., because they are all under NDA, a non-disclosure agreement. But feel free to go to the AWS Management Console and download these artifacts. So there are a few compliance programs that we are going to review during the next video. But remember, there is an URL where you can review all the certifications, regulations, and frameworks, which is the one that you can see here in this slide. In this video, we have briefly reviewed some regulated industries and how they can use AWS and how some compliance programs apply to AWS infrastructure.